Time for a quiet rant. This particular rant is, give me a half moment here, with regards to the congressional 6th district in, where is Georgia, in Georgia. As a lot of you may or may not know, I mean, if you're a Democrat, I'm sure you've gotten emails and all kinds of stuff to try and get money to support Jon Ossoff. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correct. If I'm not, I apologize. And the person running against him is Karen Handel. She's the Republican candidate. And she has said in a debate between the two of them, she does not support a livable wage. Now, I need to clarify on this a little bit, so bear with me. She's running for a seat in Congress, and she's telling Georgians that she doesn't believe that there should be a livable wage. In other words, she's going to go to Congress, you're going to pay her a shitload of money, and she's going to do what she can to keep you from making a livable wage. Now that was point one. Here's the other point. I think this one is the one that I think is even far more interesting. First of all, here's a quote from Jon Ossoff. Look, if somebody's working a 40-hour work week, they deserve the kind of standard of living that Americans expect. That part of the American dream, and there are too many folks having trouble making ends meet. There's a huge separation occurring between the wealthy and the not so wealthy. It's becoming a really big, growing, disparaging issue. But this is her response to that. It is an example of the fundamental difference between a liberal and a conservative. So a liberal wants you to have a livable wage, and a conservative doesn't. So instead of trying to create a country where more people are living better, she wants there to be this big divide. She wants those who are rich to get richer, and those who aren't rich to not get richer. I find this amazing. If you live in Georgia and you see this, would you consider, particularly if you're in the 6th district, I would recommend, highly recommend, and this has no effect on me. I live in California, and oh, by the way, we're doing really well here. You got to drop this, honey, like right now. Dump the lady, vote for the Democrat, and hopefully you'll have somebody who will be fighting for you to get a livable wage. I understand that small businesses are supposed to be having a problem with this, but the truth of the matter is that if all businesses have to meet this livable wage, some of them are going to raise their prices. Others of them aren't going to, because they're already in a position that they can absorb what's going to occur. A livable wage works. It works in Australia. It works for people that work for companies like Costco. The average Costco worker is getting $17 an hour. The Georgia minimum wage is $5.15. The federal minimum wage is $7.25. And a couple of the counties, three of the counties that make up the Georgia 6th district, have a $12 an hour minimum wage. This is a no-brainer. If you're working a crap job, and let's face it, a lot of people are. If you're not making decent money, then why are you stuck in a crap job? Why would you vote for somebody who's going to oppose your getting enough money to live on? That's my quiet rant for today.